Hello to you, my fellow Gooners, and welcome to Arsenal TV. This is my Premier League score predictions for match week 10. So what I do, as usual, is go through the results of match week 9. And then what I'll do is I'll run through the fixtures for match week 10, and then I'll give you my score predictions. Guys, I do apologise that I sound a bit bungy zone because I think I might be coming down with a cold, so just bear with me. So guys, what we're going to do, we're going to run through the results and get the weekend roundup for match week 9. So we're going to start off with Saturday's fixtures, which is Everton versus West Ham, and Everton won the game 2-0. Chelsea versus Newcastle, and Chelsea won the game 1-0. Then we had Wolves versus Southampton, and that ended up with a draw, 1-1. The next game was Bournemouth against Norwich, and that ended up with a goalless draw. There was Leicester versus Burnley, and Leicester got the win, 2-1. The next game was Tottenham against Watford, and that ended up with a 1-1 draw. And then we had Aston Villa against Brighton, and Aston Villa picked up 3 points, went 2-1. And then the last game on Saturday, which was Crystal Palace against Man City, and Man City won the game 2-0. Then we go to the Sunday game, which was Man United against Liverpool, and that ended up with a 1-1 draw, so a point each. The last game, which was on Monday, Sheffield United versus Arsenal, and unfortunately we lost 1-0. So that's another 3 points drifted away from us. So what we're going to do now is run through the fixtures of match week 10, and I will give you my score predictions for each game. So starting off Friday, which is tonight's game, Southampton versus Leicester. And then we've got Saturdays, which is Man City versus Aston Villa, Brighton versus Everton, Watford versus Bournemouth, West Ham versus Sheffield United, Burnley versus Chelsea. And then the Sunday's fixtures, which is Newcastle against Wolves, Arsenal against Crystal Palace, Liverpool versus Tottenham, Norwich versus Man United. So I'm now going to give you my score prediction for each game. So starting off with tonight's game, Southampton versus Leicester. I'm going with a Leicester 2-1. Now we're going to go to Saturdays, Man City versus Aston Villa. I'm going to go with a Man City 3-2. The next game, Brighton versus Everton. I'm going to go with a Everton 2-1. Watford against Bournemouth. I'm going to go with a draw 1-1. West Ham versus Sheffield United, and I'm going to go with a Sheffield United 2-1. The last game on Saturday, Burnley versus Chelsea, and I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. Sundays, Newcastle against Wolves, I'm going to go with a draw 2-2. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, and I'm going to go with a Arsenal 3-1. The next game, Liverpool versus Tottenham, I'm going to go with a Liverpool 4-1. The next game, and last but not least, Norwich against Man United, and I'm going to go with a Norwich 2-1. So guys, that is my score predictions for match week 10. Let me know in the comments if you agree with them, and let me know of your score predictions for each game. Guys, if you are new to the channel, making sure that you are hitting that subscribe button, making sure you are hitting that notification bell so you do not miss another video, making sure you're hitting that thumbs up button, which is very, very important, and making sure you are leaving your comments below. Until my preview on Saturday, I will see you lot soon. I am out of here.